Hey guys, so today we are talking about my first trimester must-haves, all of the things that I have used for the first 12 weeks that I probably would buy again if I had to do this all over again. So all of them are going to be linked down below if you want a shortcut. There's also a companion blog post if you're not a video person and you'd rather read it. I'm going to go through these super quick and also give you guys a quick update on what's been going on. I'm 15 weeks tomorrow, so tomorrow? I'm almost 15 weeks, and basically this is like things that I've been using just for the first trimester. So I'll do another one of these at the end of the second trimester too. So the very first thing that I want to talk about is a pregnancy journal. This was the first thing that I bought after finding out that we were pregnant, because I knew that I wanted to keep track of all of my symptoms and everything that's been going on in a journal. So if you guys didn't know, which I feel like I've talked about it before, but I'm not sure if I have, I actually have a journal that I started a few years ago that were letters to my future children, and my plan is to give that to my oldest on their 18th birthday. So I already kind of had a journal in place, just talking about life and what life is like before we had kids, but I wanted to get an official baby journal. This one is pretty freaking cute. There's a whole section on preconception, so if you're in the second trimester, this probably isn't the journal for you. If you are trying to get pregnant, this is a great thing to buy actually before you get that positive pregnancy test. There's a whole little section about you and your husband or you and your partner, and just about your family and qualities that you hope your children inherit and all this stuff, and then it goes into the first trimester. So this is kind of fun. There's a couple pages in here that are a little silly, how you're gonna budget for the baby. I feel like that's weird to I don't know. We haven't used some of these pages. There's things like first trimester supply list that I've written one thing on. I could have used that for this video. But this was a pretty good journal. Obviously there's a ton of them out there. You can see samples of them online. If you want this exact one, I will link to it down below. Number 2. These are magic. These got me through morning sickness like nothing else would. These are Gin-Gins. These are hard ginger candies. They also sell a chewy version, which I got and I did not like, and I returned them because they were weird. The texture was just strange. But the Gin-Gin hard candies are actually really good. They just come in these little packs. I just had these in my purse constantly. I still have quite a few actually. I think I ended up buying 3 packs of these. This is number 3. But anytime I was feeling sick, I would just eat one of these and just suck on it for a while, and it would almost always help my stomach settle, especially first thing in the morning. And right before bed, I would fall asleep with one in my cheek, which isn't totally safe. I don't recommend that, but these are magic. If those didn't work, the one thing that was kind of my backup was lemon ginger tea. There are a ton of different types of them. I tried to say kind and type together. This one I think was from Sprouts, and then I found the exact one on Amazon, links below, but any kind of ginger tea will help. I don't know, my friend said that ginger didn't really help her very much, and she said that she doesn't actually really like the taste of ginger, which I don't either, but it helped me. So ginger might not help, ginger might. For me, it worked really well, and the ginger tea and the Gin-Gins together usually made my morning sickness go away as long as I was eating consistently throughout the day. So if I had food in my belly and I still had a stomach ache, these helped. Cool. Sorry, I'm going off my list here because I'm very forgetful nowadays. Next up are Old Navy dresses. You don't have to go to Old Navy. The reason I suggest Old Navy is because their jersey dresses, like this guy, is super stretchy, super lightweight, and just good for the summer. If you guys didn't know, it is summertime, and I am hot all the time. I sweat all the time too. It's real cute. So these dresses have been awesome. I got this one in a couple different colors, and I also got a couple cotton dresses that will transition really well into fall. The nice thing is that all of these are nice and big and flowy, so there's room for my bump to grow, but I can still show it off by tying a flannel around my waist, or, you know, just by sitting down and having a large stomach too. So I will link to the 3 dresses down below that I found that were either similar to this dress or came in different colors. I couldn't find 2 of the dresses that I ordered, but they have a ton and they cycle through them. Okay, next up, a giant water bottle. This one is one of my favorites. I've had it for a few years, so it's a little beat up. 𝐃𝐈𝐒𝐂𝐋𝐊𝐒𝐂𝐋𝐊𝐒. I have no idea how to say it, but it is linked down below, and this water bottle is magic. I've had to replace the lid twice because for some reason I keep breaking the little handle thing. I don't even know how. Like, it is secure, but somehow I keep breaking it. But these keep your water so ice cold, and unless my water still has ice in it, I don't like to drink water. That's ridiculous. Like, room temperature water is not that bad, but I can't handle it. This one is 32 ounces. There's one size bigger, which I think is 38 ounces, 42 ounces, something like that. That one's a little too large for me. In fact, I wish I had one that was like 24 ounces, because this gets pretty heavy. Like, I have ice and water in here right now, and this is a good 10 pounds. Like, if I had to defend myself, I could like break someone's face with this. But it is a very good water bottle. It's held up really well. I've dropped it a ton of times, and it still looks great, and it's dishwasher safe, which I'm very lazy. I don't like to hand wash things, so that's a huge plus. Next is a belly band. I believe that this one is from Target. Yeah, Target. This is Isabel Maternity by Ingrid and Isabel. I just got a size small. I was always size small before I got pregnant, so I just keep buying that size now that I'm pregnant. But this has been so nice for fitting into my jeans and my shorts longer. I haven't bought any maternity jeans yet, but none of my jeans actually button anymore. So I just use a hair tie trick, and I use this guy. So you take a hair tie, preferably one thicker than this. I don't know why this is my example hair tie, but you loop it through the buttonhole so that, like, here's the hole, you loop it through, and then you attach it to the button so it gives a little bit more stretch. And then I was wearing this over that to just keep, like, the zipper and everything all tucked in. And this stays really well. It was super cheap too. I think it was like $12, $15, something around there. So I bought 2 of these, both of them in black. I should have gotten a tan one. Too late now, but they're pretty great. Next is Super Goop. You guys, I purposely did not wear makeup for this video because I wanted you to see what my skin is looking like right now. It's rough. When I wear this though, people are like, oh, you look so glowy, like you have the pregnancy glow. That's not true. It's just sweat and CC cream. So yeah, this is what has been my go-to every single morning. It has SPF 35 in it, so because it's summer, it's kind of nice to have some sunscreen on and not have a whole extra step. It's super lightly tinted. It's nothing like crazy. It's not going to give you like full coverage or anything like that. But it feels really, I just dropped the lid. It feels really nice on your skin. It blends in really well. You can use it with powders if you want like extra coverage. You can add concealer if you want extra coverage. I just use it kind of as my lotion in the morning, and it helps just cover up all this redness that you can see and all these little pimples, but it does not aggravate my acne. Clearly, I have a lot of pregnancy acne, which is super fun. So that brings me to my next one, which is Curology. I have talked about this a ton before. I think I have 2 previous videos about it and a blog post. Did I do a blog post about this? I can't remember. I'll link to everything down below. But Curology is an online skin doctor. Dermatologist. It is an online dermatologist. It is an actual prescription from an actual dermatologist. You send pictures of your skin and stuff. You let them know what products you use, what your problem areas are, and they formulate something specifically for you. It is, I think, $20 per shipment, or $20 a month, and you get a shipment every month or however often you need it. And it's great. I freaking love this stuff. The reason my skin is breaking out so badly is that my prescription before I got pregnant is actually not pregnancy safe. So when I got pregnant, I just stopped using it, and my skin was like all nice and fancy, and I was like, I don't need that. And I do need that. So recently, this bottle is like maybe 2 weeks old. I finally got a prescription that is pregnancy safe. It's not as great as my other prescription, but it works pretty well. So this is what I've been using on my skin, and it is helping clear up my acne You probably can't tell from this video, but wait a couple more weeks and in my next video you'll be like, girl, your skin looks great. And I'll be like, thanks, I know, it's because of Curology. It's good. Okay, next up is swimsuits. Like I said, it's summer. I love going to the pool normally, not to swim, but to sit in the sun. But lately I've actually liked swimming. And I wanted to find a one-piece swimsuit that would stretch with my belly without making me look just like I ate a lot of burritos. Actually look pregnant, you know? So these ones are from American Eagle. They are the... I didn't write it down. They're like ribbed, so it's super stretchy. It's really forgiving. The straps are adjustable because my boobs change size every other day. And there's pads in here, so that's just kind of nice for a little bit extra coverage. It's a little cheeky, little side booby, but not super like scandalous. I have no problem wearing this around my family and stuff. And I liked this swimsuit so much, in fact, that I bought it in 3 colors. I never do this, you guys. Literally ever. If you see my closet, you know, like, I don't do this. So I love them, and they've become my favorite, and now my belly is super white compared to the rest of me, but they're so comfortable and cute that I don't even care. So there you go. Okay, second to last one here is my Fitbit. I have been wearing this thing every day, all day. I don't even know. I take this off during bedtime to charge it, and I've had this Fitbit for a few years now. So this is the older Fitbit Surge, which I don't think they sell anymore. I'll check the website, but if not, I'll link to like the most similar version to this. This is a little chunky. Their newer versions are much nicer, but basically I didn't realize how much I was going to love my Fitbit again until I got pregnant. Your heart rate just goes up faster. Your heart rate is in general higher when you're pregnant because you're pumping more blood, and having something to just keep an eye on that has been really helpful. I am one of those people that I enjoy cardio. I love running. Like, when I work out, I just want to do cardio. So this has helped me make sure that I'm not overdoing it, because sometimes I do that. I like just doing a full-out sprint, and this helps me keep an eye to make sure I'm not going to, like, pass out or something. Also, it's just been nice to track how much water I'm drinking, and just to, like, keep better track of what I'm eating and when I'm eating, because I'm very, very forgetful now. So this has been very helpful. Okay, and the very last one is actually an app. It is the Bump app. When I found out I was pregnant, I downloaded like 90 apps. It was a little embarrassing, but I wanted to figure out which app I liked the most, and the Bump app is the only pregnancy app that is still on my phone, with exception to my period tracker, which I'm totally spacing on what the name is, so I'll pop it up on the screen right here. But basically, this app is just super simple. It's well designed. It has articles that are actually helpful and not just like stupid like pregnancy articles. I don't know. You guys know there's some crap apps out there. The Bump app is really nice. It gives you like daily updates on what size your baby is, and it's kind of fun to see that. It also gives you weekly little videos about like what's growing, what your baby's doing, how you're developing, and you also can see like a little digital image of what your baby looks like and what your body looks like holding your baby. So it's a super cool app. It's free. I will link to it down below. But other than that, those are my must-haves for pregnancy. Like I said, I'll link to them all down below and on the blog post. Besides that, like I said, I am almost 15 weeks pregnant. So this last week I did have a doctor's appointment just to do a general checkup. It was a super quick appointment. I was in and out in like 10 minutes. They basically just asked me how I'm feeling, how my symptoms are doing. They listened to the baby's heartbeat, which is always so much fun. I love that. It's so cool. And yeah, then I was out. So we have one more doctor's appointment like that, just make sure everything's all good, make sure I'm feeling good. And then we will have our 20-week appointment where we find out the gender and everything. So that's going to be a ton of fun, and I will probably do a whole separate video about our 20-week appointment. We're going to do a gender reveal / baby shower. So we're going to have to keep it a secret for a little while longer before we announce it to all of our friends and family, but I'm going to be sure to do some more updates as we keep going through the pregnancy. I have been feeling pretty freaking great, to be honest. Every once in a while I get headaches, which is kind of annoying, especially because they come out of the blue, even if I drink a lot of water and get plenty of sleep and I'm not stressed. But they usually go away in a day or so. And I'm also just very sore. My back is really sore pretty much all the time now. My hips feel like they're just like growing. It feels like growing pains, which is very strange to feel as like an adult woman. But besides that, I feel really good. Like, I have more energy now. I'm not quite as tired all the time. My skin is still freaking out at me, but we'll get there. But yeah, I actually feel great. I feel like second trimester is going pretty well so far. Alright, you guys, that's everything. Sorry, that was real rambly. If you have any questions or if there's a specific video that you want to see, leave it in the comments down below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.